This is Heather. Welcome to Press and Play, and I thought I would play with some nails again today, but I did go to Dasio for the first time today. So I got a little mini haul. Boy, that's fast. Hold on a second. Let's fix this. Let's see my whole desk this way. They have such a cute bag. Okay, so I did get some other stuff too besides like nail stuff. I got some. Is that great? Alright. Well, that's great. I've got a broken one. It must have broken somehow in transit because I don't think it was broken before. It'll still do. So I got a lovely broken box. Got some little drawers, really cute, perfect for glitters and stuff. Little slide out kind of drawer here. It's more sure it is. That would be good. And they didn't have like a ton of stuff, but they did have a few little things, and really I don't have very much in my collection at this point, so anything is good at this point. But I got some cute little stars. I did buy a scoop. Actually, I bought a super scoop and a regular scoop from is it E-Couture or E-Nail Couture? Which is completely new to me, but I might kind of be obsessed with the videos. I've been watching them, and I thought what a great way to just get a bunch of random stuff into my collection, because I really don't have a ton, so it's not like I'm gonna get repeats of things, and it seemed like such a good price to be able to just kind of get started, and with fun stuff, because you know I've got some stuff, but it's not all fun stuff. This is like kind of like chunky, flaky glitter, it looks like, which is cute. And then I've got just some like regular kind of glitters that I thought would be really fun. I like the colors a lot. Very spring, and some scissors because they disappear always. And some more glitter because glitter, kind of fun, flaky glitters. I hope that's showing up okay. And then I've also placed an order on AliExpress, but I don't think I'm going to be able to wait to do a haul, because it does seem like that stuff is all going to come like in pieces, and I don't have enough stuff to wait and just like save it, so I'll just kind of show it as I get it, because we're not at a place where I can just hold off, because I need stuff. I need the stuff. And then these were interesting. These are kind of like, they're kind of like dull. They're not like shiny, but they kind of are just an interesting texture. I don't know. But I was kind of thinking like they look a bit like sand, like when it's got shells in it. I don't know. We will see. I love that. That is freaking gorgeous. And then some kind of dark silver. So that is kind of it. And then I'm gonna take a little pause right here and get the stuff ready that I was thinking about and share with you kind of where I was gonna go with my next attempt at nails. So this is actually the next day when I came back from Dasio and I did my unboxing. I was kind of in a funky mood and decided to play without recording, and which is good and bad because it was a hot mess, which is double-edged sword for not sharing, because the whole point of me doing this is to share my trials and tribulations with this journey. So let me show you what happened, because it was a hot frickin' mess and I had to like watch like a whole bunch of videos to kind of figure out what I was doing wrong, because gel's so new to me and I don't know what I'm doing, which that's just going to be the theme. So this is the color palette that I'm using. I want to actually create a set of nails to wear for myself, and I thought I would play with the blooming gels again and just kind of have fun, maybe make some more like of a marble thing. But I ran into some issues, and as you can see here, this was not intended, and I was like, what the hell is happening? And so I did some reading and some video watching, and that was my attempt at an ombre, but like I didn't even get there because everything was just peeling off. But yeah, this nail's actually like peeling. So I think two things happened from my research, because this one came out okay, but still, even here it's like a little bit starting to pucker. One is I did my layers too thick, and then I didn't cure them long enough. So I mean, before I can even get to the designs, it would be nice, I guess, if I knew how to do a proper application of gel. So we're gonna start again and see if I can do this. Okay, so I've got my frame. Okay, I got my tips picked out. I'm using the Beetles medium square, and I've got my tips, and now I just need to stick them. So I have found that I do not like, at least at this point, and it might change. I don't know, can I reuse that? Can I? I don't think I can. It's probably not very sticky anymore. Oh, hey. So I don't really like the, what's it called? The putty. Just because I'm finding that, one, it doesn't really stick very well, but also it distracts me from like the design, because the nails are clear, and so when I see that like white splotch in the center, it's kind of throwing me. So I don't really like it. I figure out what works and doesn't work for me, but this looks better to me. Like visually, it's not confusing like what I'm doing having just this thing. And I really like the clear ones, especially the clear stands. And we move on. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is take the little nubbies off. That little nebulous off. It's so funny too, I'm like doing things and it takes me so long to do everything just because it's not something that's like, I don't have muscle memory for it. I'm also second guessing like everything I'm doing at this point. So when I watch like all the amazing nail artists go, and they're just so fast, like they're not sped up, they are just fast. And I have a real appreciation for that. But when I did hair, one of the things that, you know, because time is money, and the person that I first worked for, who first trained me, said, you know, don't worry about your speed, just do it right and the speed will come. And he also said, and constantly talk while you're doing it because you're a hairdresser. So you're going to be talking, and you'll see that the hairdressers that put their stuff down and sit and talk are not going to make as much money. Stand there with their shears in their hand or their bottle or brush or whatever they're applying color with, and they're talking and they can't do two things at once. So that's a skill I can take with me because I can talk and work at the same time. But the speed, nope. There's no speed here. But I do want to do a good job. There's something quite exciting about jumping into something and literally knowing absolutely nothing about what you're doing. I don't know anything about filming, editing. I don't know anything about gels. I mean, I've had them done. I know how to create things. I mean, I'm always creating something. That's just what my brain likes to do. But getting the like practical end of things down, and especially being a perfectionist, which is, you know, it's a good thing when you're pushing out a product to be a perfectionist because your clients or your customers get something amazing. But when you're just doing it for you, it can actually hold you back because you're like, well, I can't do this because I don't know how to do this, or I can't move on to the next step because this step isn't right. But, you know, then you're stuck in an I can't loop and nothing gets done. And, you know, your brain becomes your worst enemy. So I'm trying to find a balance between being a perfectionist and getting shit done. I guess that's like the best thing, to have the best of both worlds. Okay, so we're buffed. And I am going to do a base coat. So what I was noticing when people were talking about like not putting so much on, they were talking about like having the brush actually kind of fan out and splay out, and that should help kind of, you know, take off or move the product. What I was finding, and I don't know if it's just because it's tips, is like kind of sticks. It doesn't really want to spread. I don't know if that's the type of gel I'm using. I really don't have any gauge on that yet. But I am going to make sure that I'm really letting those brush bristles spread. That looks thin to me, though the other one didn't look incredibly thick, but I was trying really hard to let's do this so I don't bump into it. I was trying really hard to make sure it was even, and some of the gels I'm noticing from this Model 1 they kind of spread more evenly than others, and like it seems like a lot more work to get them to level out. And if anybody sees something, say something. But really, I mean, I'm very open to help, even criticism, because I'm not gonna grow in a bubble. But please, like, if you are seeing something and you're like, oh my god, this would make her life so much easier, or what the hell is she doing, that's okay, as long as you're not like an asshole about it. I am 100% open to any kind of advice, feedback, suggestions to make my life easier. Don't mind my shaking. I've just been caffeinated and I have not eaten breakfast yet, so, and I shake anyway, so that'll just be part of the experience. Vibro Vision. Did you know that you signed up for that? So I found, like at the thrift store, I found this nail organizer thing. You know, it's like one of those acrylic tiered stand things. And I was like, yes, sweet. Like for 75 cents too. It's a good deal. And now I'm gonna let this cure for 60 seconds because now I'm really paranoid that I am not curing things properly, and that is adding to this absolutely delicious issue here. I mean, it's kind of a cool pattern, right? If we didn't all know that it was a complete fuck up. Anyway, yeah, so I bought this cute little acrylic, you know, stand, tiered stand, and put all my gels in it. And as it's sitting on the table, like anything I do, the whole thing is shaking. So like the whole time it's like, and I'm like, oh, hell no, nope. That is not how, one, I mean, I'm filming, so that's no bueno, but like even just without filming, just my own like sanity hearing that sound. So now it's on the ground next to me and I have to figure out what to do. And this whole, it's like this table I got super solid, but it does seem to like take like little vibrations. So I can like, when I'm like, I don't know if you can hear that. That's like from this Dasio tray, which by the way, I did fill up with like some of the glitters. It's cute, I like it. I was thinking that I would do the lightest color for like most of the nails as like the base color, and then I was thinking about doing like one ombre, but I'm not going to do the ombre today because we're just going to try to get this down. If we can get like even the first layers cured and looking beautiful, sweet, and then we'll play with some blooming gels because that's the goal. And then I was thinking about doing this for like maybe the thumb and the ring finger as the base color, which is the one that really decided it was going to just turn into a big ball. It's not my fault, it's the gel. I'm just kidding, it's my fault. User error. So I think that's what I will do. I'm going to pull the thumb and the ring finger off and do, since that was the one that like really was not my friend, I'm gonna hit those first. Let's just tack it. So that is model 10661. And let's just go for it. I'm just gonna try to like not turn this into a hot mess, but you know, it might be. No promises. I actually promise more likely it'll be a hot mess than anything else. All right, so I'm gonna get this on and I'm just gonna it's okay. I mean, it's 2 coats, right? So it doesn't have to be perfect on the first coat. It just has to be smooth, right? And not, I mean, yes, I'm still in the camera. Okay, I think that's okay. That to me does not look too thick. Let's do the other one and see. And we'll let those cure. Okay, let that brush just splay out. That looks okay. Oh, we stuck. All right. Let's let that cure. And we're gonna go the full 60 because I'm not messing around. I'm not gonna do all this work and then have it turn into like some sort of crinkle fest, right? Okay, and then the other 3 are going to be 0058. I have to tell you, like I was feeling super discouraged. Like really discouraged after that. But I think between just feeling just having one of those days where just like I felt like I was running in a dream, or trying to run in water. Just everything was just like so hard and hardly working, and I just kind of, it was just one of those days. This is so pretty. Oh, bling bling. Yes. Oh, that is so nice. It's the little things in life. I was just feeling like discouraged. I just felt like, what am I doing? Why am I investing into this? I don't even know what I'm doing. But, you know, I think we just have to take those moments, kind of respect where you're at, and then hit it again the next day, or 2 days, or a week, depending on what's going on with you, right? Splay. Splay all day. That bubble. Okay, I think that one's okay. Oh, I really like this. This really helps actually, because the size of it gives me something chunky to hold on to, instead of just trying to hold on to that little teeny tiny thing. Wow, that actually makes a big difference. I'm trying to compensate for my shaking, which is just, you know, it's just part of my life. It has been forever. It got a lot worse. I was taking a medication, a antidepressant that, like, out of nowhere, I like couldn't hold anything. And I am off of that, but I don't know how long it fully takes to get out of your system. But yeah, that's adding to it. But I just shake. I'm a shaky girl. Okay. Splay. Okay. I think that's okay. And then we'll do another 60. I really like that. That is just like a little bit of happiness, that shine and the rainbow color. So that looks really nice. I almost wonder, no, I can see bald spots. I was gonna say, maybe we could just leave it there. No, we're not gonna leave it there. We need a solid, beautiful, wonderful, majestic base, right? I think that looks okay. I think so. I mean, there's gonna be more layers of stuff on it, but I mean, this is like, if I can't do a base layer of gel polish, then I should just probably either figure it out or move on to something else. I don't know if you can hear the sounds in my background, but once again, I'm in my basement, so there's a furnace down here that's as old as time. In fact, it's crazy. Like, I don't know if anyone's gonna get this reference, but like the inside, when you take the panel off of the furnace, it says Sears and Roebuck, which is like even before my time, honestly. Alright, so now we can do the fun stuff, assuming that nothing is crinkling. That actually looks like I made it. It does seem like there's like a teensy bit of that happening on the side over there. Like I think when it self-leveled, it like kind of pulled down into the side. So there's, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like, I don't know if I'm like paranoid and tripping or if that's just application, but to me that looks like a tiny bit of it, but we're gonna carry on. We move on. So now the fun stuff, because I think I'm allowed. I think I deserve it. So, I don't really know what I want to do on the accent nails, so let's actually put this aside for now. That was the color that was really giving me fits. Let's take a dab of everything on the palette. By the way, I don't know how many people have played with, have ordered from AliExpress, but what is the deal with their like crazy emailing? Like, okay, so I get that it's all it's a marketplace. I do get that, but so is Amazon. And I ordered a couple of days ago, and I have had like 60 emails or more for like, I think like under 20 items. Like it's just like individual, like we're thinking about the order. We're getting the order ready. The order's ready. The order's picked up for delivery. But like on each individual item, so I open my email and it's just AliExpress, like for days. What the, like stop it. Like get your shit together, AliExpress. I know it's cheap. But like, does that mean that I have to pay through like insanity because they've decided to stalk me? Thank God they don't text, but holy shiza. Oh my God. It's just like email after email after email after email after email. Some glitter, because everything's better with glitters. I think that color is so pretty. It's like the pink, like kind of jelly like color with hollow in it. That's pretty. I like it. There's another color I'm missing. Oh, this one, which I won't need for this one specifically, but maybe I will if I'm going over it. I'll just put it here because this was the plan. So we're not going to do anything fancy like roses, my amazing roses. These were amazing. But I just want to see what it does. So I just want to play. I want to kind of get some kind of marbly feel. Let's do this one. So when I was playing, I did notice less was more with the blooming gel, that like I didn't need like a gigantic puddle of it as it's dripping off the brush. A long brush and just kind of like trail it some through. Do I want to start with the kind of lightest one? Let's start here. I've got this dotting tool. I did order like some of the other sizes just so I have different sizes of dotting tools. It's kind of a little darker. It is fun to see like how it blooms out. rebellious, doesn't want to go in with it. I might have to cut that off. Let's let that sit for a minute. That looks pretty though. I'm not unhappy with that. I might add some white into it. Lumen gel. Go in with, oh, I didn't even tell you the number. 0179 is the, oh, that's the medium one. I want the darker one. That's this one. And then 0061 is this one right here. And then 0185 is the dark one. Let's take a little bit of this bright pink. I don't think I have enough on there. Be cheap, Heather. Alright. Take a little bit of that bright pink. Just drop it on there. I do feel like it wants some white or maybe a little glitter. I don't want too much. I just want like something in there that's kind of interesting. That's pretty. Let's add a teensy tiny bit of white, just for some contrast. Okay. I I'm happy with that. I'm gonna actually just stick that sucker in the lamp so I don't accidentally like smudge it or do some stupid thing to it. And I'm going the full 60. I do want to add a little glitter and maybe just a little white. Let's see. I might play with a little bit of bling too. I would like some sparkles. Like the more I concentrate, the more I'm shaking. That is probably not gonna be so good for videos. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, yeah, we need sparkles. We need sparkles. This color palette is so spring for me right now. Everything's blooming. It is so nice. This week has been like kind of normal gray and rainy here in the Seattle area. I am ready for summer. My heart is ready for summer. I'm like, I get so sick of the gray. I don't mind it until I'm about this point where it's like March, April, and then I start to get like this like crazy craving for sunshine where like I feel like every day that it's rainy I get sadder and sadder. And then finally, ooh, that's really pretty. I'm very happy with that. I wonder if I should just do something more subtle. Now this is, I mean, it's not exactly like it's a not subtle. I don't know how well that's picking up. Though I am seeing kind of lumps and bumps. I'm hoping that'll like work itself out in the top coat. As long as it doesn't turn into this, I think we're okay. But I would actually like to wear this. So maybe just a white and a glitter on this one. Whoa, this stuff is so thick. I mean, I know that's the point, but he's thick. Some like minimalist part of me is like, leave it right there. Leave it. Don't touch it. It's not a chance it's gonna happen because I want to play. But I mean, really, that right there is just beautiful, like all by itself. Am I wrong? Just like a spread right there. And maybe I'll take my white brush and then kind of spread it, but I kind of just wanted some glitter. Next share. It's interesting too because it's like the white gets milky as it spreads, but then the glitter, because of the clear, kind of opens it up so you can see into it. It just gives it some really fun depth. And then we've got this one, which I also really like. I don't know how well that's picking up, and I won't know until it's already done. But I think that's really pretty. I mean, these definitely look like they belong together. I think on this one, I'm just gonna do just a glitter overlay. I think on this guy here, I think I just want just a simple glitter. Do I have, oh, it's over there. Oh, that's interesting. On this color, it almost looks a little bit more like muddy, like more brown. That is pretty though. But it definitely changed like the color, like what that pink base was. Yeah. And maybe I'll do some like rhinestones down the center. That could be cute. You know, I think what I want to do on this one is I want to start off with the white again in a dot, and then I'm going to use my brush to kind of move it out. I feel like that just got too like blocky almost. Kind of lost like some of its delicateness. Just maybe I put too much on. But that's getting better. Actually, I think that helped quite a bit. It's almost like the white gave that dark a background to pop off of. It's pretty. Okay. I'm wondering if I should just directly. Yeah, why not? You only live once, right? Okay. Yeah, let's start with this one. That stuff sticks like really fast. I'm not mad at that. That seems a little big, but that's okay. Do the next one down. I'm not really liking this big one. I think I'm gonna take it off and put the other one. Wait, am I liking it? Try and think, like, maybe if I scoot it down a wee bit and then do like this, like have that be the second one and then let's try. I just feel like for the edge of the nail, it's kind of like a weird, it's weird to have something that big. Yeah, that looks better to me. So you get kind of like a gradient, but it kind of goes back. I'm sure that makes perfect sense. And then I want to have it trail off in the teeny ones. Oh, I'm liking that. Okay. I think that looks pretty. You know what it needs? It needs like a tiny one up at the top because it needs to kind of like twirl into itself, kind of like how it is on the bottom. Is there glue enough for that on there, or do we need more glue? Oh, hello there. Has it gotten too cluttered? I like that. Okay. That's my bling nail. Alright, so my phone died, which is not surprising because that was a long video that I will be editing as much as possible. I'm not even going to tell you it's like over 2 hours of content, but you won't see that. It'll still be long, but anyway, I top coated and finished the bling on this nail. I used caviar beads and some top coat. I'm okay with it. It's not my favorite. It's fine. It's a good start. I think that it's a nice first set, because that's really what it is. I don't think I'm gonna make the other hand for this one. I think I'm gonna chalk this up to a learning experience and put it in my little book and be happy with it. But for those who stuck around, thank you so much, and I hope you join me again because this should only get better. That's my theory anyway. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next set. Bye.